Hey everybody, welcome back. So I'm going to start off with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot to prime my eyelids, and then I'm just going to use any shadow to set my eyelids. This is from Wet n Wild's, like their single shadow, and I think it's called Cream Brulee. So now I'm going to go in with the deeper shade from the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia, and I'm going to define my crease area with an angle brush. This is like a Soho brush that I picked up at a drugstore, so I like to use little brushes like this to kind of define where my crease is at, but because of my eyelid shape, I like to go above the eyelid and kind of meeting where the crease is at. So now I'm going to take this crease shade and blend it out. And don't worry if you see that your defined crease shadow is disappearing, because we're going to go over that. So now I'm going to take another crease shade. It's like a nice warm tone shade, and don't worry, like everything's going to be listed down below of what shadows I use. If not, you can see it on the screen. And I'm going to blend that out with a Coastal Scents brush. And I really love this brush to kind of diffuse the eyeshadow. So I'm going to redefine that crease shade again. And we're going to do this a couple of times because you want to make sure everything is blended together. So now I'm going to take the Shadow Red Ochre and go into close enough to that crease shade that you defined. And I like this little brush from e.l.f. It's like their little defined blending brush. It's like really tapered, but it's just is so good to kind of blend in there and get into the little crevices of your crease. And I do blend everything out, and that's the key to having a nice crease, cut crease, is that you want to blend out a lot of the shadows and it looks flawless. So now I'm going to take this really bright shade, like it's like a brow bone shade, and I take it to my brow bone, and then I go over and define that crease shade one more time so that it can look defined. And then I go back. I don't pick up extra product. I just use whatever that's left over the brush and just blend that out. So now I'm going to take the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot to kind of clean up that area, to kind of, like, you know how they say you cut the crease. So I don't like using this. Like, I don't know why I did this before, but it's better to use it with a concealer now that I'm, you know, used to doing cut creases. So now I'm going to take the BH Cosmetics Galaxy Chick palette, and I'm going to take Jupiter and Venus onto the lid because I want to have like that galaxy look, like an ombre, kind of like orangey pink. So I take those shades and I use the brush from Anastasia from the palette. I use the double-ended brush, and I really like this to pack on shadow, and it's synthetic, so you can use it for anything. And then I go in with the other shade and I just also put that on top of the pink shade. Now for the glitter, I go in with the Eye Candy Cosmetics Peach Fizz Sugar, and I use the NYX glitter glue. It's not my favorite. It's just something that you have to kind of know what kind of glue you like, and it's good for your eyelid. I prefer the one from Eye Candy because it really sticks on there. So if you are looking for a really good glitter glue, then just look for the one from Eye Candy. And I just pack it on with a really small synthetic brush from BH Cosmetics. You can use any synthetic brush, but I like to use the ones from BH. For eyeliner, I like to use the one from Wet n Wild. It's a felt tip liner, And then I put on some lashes from Morphe. These were like a long time ago. These are number 102. So now I'm going to go in with foundation. This is the Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation by Milani. And I really love that foundation. It's so flawless on the face. And it holds up very well on the face for like the entire day. And I love that it gives me full coverage. So I put a little bit of gel liner in my waterline, and then I go in to correct my under eye with the Benefit Erase Paste. And then on top of that, to conceal, I use the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. If you're not into liquids and you like cream concealers, this is like another version of the Shape Tape because it's full coverage, but I like the Shape Tape better because it's easier for me to work under my eyes. So I'm going to set my under eye with the Kat Von D Lock Tattoo Powder Foundation, and alongside with the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Powder Foundation. I like these two in combination because they give me full coverage. I'm going to take Primavera in the tear duct area from the palette. And then I'm going to contour my face and bronze it a little bit with the City Color Cosmetics Beam Matte Bronzer in Pecan Pie. And I really like this because it's so like deep and it really does define my cheekbones and give me like that bronzy sun-kissed look. So if you want to use a fluffy brush, like kind of like a bronzy look, use a fluffy brush with it. And if you want to have like a defined sculpted face, you use an angle brush. And I'm going to take the blending brush from the Anastasia brush, the double-ended one, and I'm going to contour my nose. As for blush, I'm going to use something that's a lot softer but not too pigmented. I'm going to use the Milani Cosmetics blush in Blossom Time. And as for highlight, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Baked Highlighter in Radiant Lights. I like this highlighter. It gives me like a nice sheen. And I'm also going to take it down to the bridge of my nose and above my Cupid's bow. So to set everything, I'm going to use a NYX Dewy Spray. And then for my lips, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Liquid Lipstick, the Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in Solo. And the last step is to apply mascara on my bottom lashes. And that is pretty much it. Thank you so much guys for watching. I hope you like this makeup tutorial. I really have been loving cut crease looks. So if there's anything that you want to see, list it down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys in my next one.